So like, don't invest in your friend's crypto company idea.
Well, that would be one of those higher risk investments.
But I really love a get rich quick scheme. I'm Mary Madigan, the Wealth and Culture reporter for news.com.au and a chronically overwhelmed millennial.
I'm Ben Nash, financial advisor and the founder of Pivot Wealth.
Ben is here to answer all our burning financial questions as part of our news.com.au's Cashed Up series, which will focus on ways young Aussies today can actually build wealth and work towards financial freedom.
Future's now, old man.
What financial moves worked for boomers that aren't going to work for Gen Z?
The world has definitely changed and finance has changed as well. Particularly property, it's a big pain point for younger people. It's also an area where a lot of boomers made quite a lot of money. If you go back to the 80s, property prices were about 2 to 4 times the average income. Today, depending on where you live, you're looking at sort of 10x income, which makes it a lot harder to get into the property market. And for younger people, they really need to plan smart around this and understand the rules and how to use them to their advantage. Because the mortgages are so much bigger, looking at how you're structuring that property purchase. Do you buy your own home first? Do you do rent vesting, which is something that we've seen a lot of increase in popularity for? A lot of the boomers generation, the super funds were quite lucrative. There was a lot of these government schemes that give you like a guaranteed pension or a guaranteed amount, whereas we don't have that today. And that, with the rising cost of living, means that you need to have a nest egg sort of outside of your home, which is something that can replace your salary with investment income over time and actually give you that financial freedom.
So if you're talking to someone like me, right, that lives in Sydney, which is like the medium apartment price now is I think over $1 million.
Yeah.
And I'm on like an average wage, say. For Gen Z, it's about 55,000. And then I think if you jump up to millennials, it's anywhere between about 85,000 to 100,000. And I sat in front of you and said, look, I want to amass wealth. What would you say?
Controlling your costs is a powerful one. It's not a very fun thing
So when you say
do.
controlling your costs, you mean like stop ordering from the iconic one-day delivery?
Yeah, stop. Yeah, I suppose for everyone though, it's a little bit different what's
Yes.
most important to them. But I think a lot of people, they end up just spending money on stuff because it's so easy to spend. Then all of a sudden you're not saving enough or you're not saving anything at all. Property, it's expensive, rents are expensive. So whatever you can do to keep that as low as possible to allow you to build your initial savings and your initial investments and ideally get yourself into the property market. Generally that makes, what comes next easier. Also looking at how you can increase your income. You can upskill, reskill, change jobs, change industries, start a side hustle. You don't really need to shoot the lights out with every investment. You just need to start small, be consistent over time, essentially.
So like, don't invest in your friend's crypto company idea.
It might work, maybe 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000 times it does, and perhaps it works. It's just not a very prudent investment strategy, I would say.
I mean, it makes sense, but I really love a get rich quick scheme.
100%.
Like I love those like lotteries you can do where you get to win like a Gold Coast house.
Yeah, the idea of it
Yeah.
is great because it's an easier option. It's just that it only works for a very, very, very small percentage of people. And for most people, they end up losing. So in my opinion, and having seen it played out in practice, you're generally much better placed to just pick an effective strategy that's tried and tested, that you know is going to work. You sleep like a baby at night. It may not have exactly the same upside, but you will get really good upside over time.